What up, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco, aka the Rockness Monster. You are now rocking with all elements. DJ J-Ronin and Wanda. If you don't know like I know, act like you know like I know. Rock on.
High speed in the fast lane, gas pedal therapy, it been a bad day. My man dropped the ball, he ruined the fast break. Half snake, I gotta replace mad kids. Wow, stack.
What up, we back, y'all. DJ J-Ronin.
Wanda, what's up? We're back.
That's right, All Elements Radio, and we got a very special guest. My big homie.
I ain't that big, I'm just...
Man, you tall as shit,
I'm
and
tall,
I'm short
I'm
as
slim,
fuck.
you know what I'm saying? I bet you he way more than me. I mean, I'm tall, but I ain't that big.
This is true. My homie, the Rockness Monster, a.k.a. Rock, Bootcamp, Heltah Skeltah.
Word.
What's rocking?
All of that.
How y'all doing?
What's rocking?
Chilling like a villain, regular shit, you know.
Yeah, you already know.
It's got the chord tangle, but that's all good. That's how we do.
Fuck it. Oh, man. I mean, for those that don't know, we gotta get into a little bit of the history. Like I said,
True.
you know,
Some people don't know. Not everybody know. I can't hold that against y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
So, when did the world first hear you? Was it a Smith & Wesson album?
I'm not sure which actually came out first. Was it Smith & Wesson's album or the New Jersey Drive soundtrack?
Oh yeah, because they did kind of come out at the same. I think it was Smith & Wesson's album that came out right before that, and then the movie came out, so the soundtrack came. That's what I think happened. That's how I feel.
One of those, what she said, whichever one of those came out first, is when the world first heard me.
Okay, right.
Now, you can put a year on it if you want, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like y'all were making some hot music.
You can also not
time.
put a year on it.
What was that soundtrack y'all was on? I think it was like the whole Bootcamp, and it was like the same sample as like Biggie Total.
Nah, that was the
joint.
That was the Heads Ain't Ready joint on the what do you call it? New Jersey Drive soundtrack.
Right. Okay,
yeah.
Just making sure. That's my shit.
We also was that version actually on the jump off? Because we had issues with that sample, and we ended up doing another version of it.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? And
yeah. I don't. That one was my shit though.
Yeah, that one was the better version. Like, you know what I mean?
That was dope. And I remember y'all had like a reunion show in New York, and you had like a video where y'all was like whatchamacallit, like Bobby Brown and them. Help me out. I'm kind of tired.
Bobby Brown and them.
You mean New Edition?
New Edition.
What?
Yeah.
You
know what I'm talking about? That video when y'all were like
the La Fla Escortia video. What you talking about?
No. It was like a show y'all had a couple of years back, and you had like a YouTube video about the show, and it was like one of the videos from New Edition, like a homage.
Oh, yeah. You know, we be having jokes sometimes.
Like that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, it was just a promo, because you know, people make a big deal out of when we get together. It's not really a big deal to us, because it's just like your family coming to the crib. You tired of seeing this? Seen this nigga Tuesday. He ate all the pie. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we come together and we know the fans fuck with it, so we try to make it try to snazz it up a little bit for y'all and whatnot.
I remember being like in school, and it was like a thing. Like if you didn't know how to say La Fla Escortia, it was like you don't know how to say it.
Half of the niggas we know don't know how to say it. We made that shit up on the fly.
We used to have to have arguments.
Y'all
that
can
was
relate
like such
so
a
good.
high.
How come y'all couldn't say La Fla Escortia?
We used to have arguments thinking we knew how to say it, yo.
Look,
I'm telling you, everybody thought they knew how to say it.
Don't be hard. Y'all were unnecessarily hard on each other. Pause. Because half of the members in the crew ain't know how to say that shit either. We made that shit up, B.
It was like, what? La Fleur? We was like, nah, you don't know how to say it, B. I know how to say it.
Ask a nigga in Smith & Wesson how to spell that. Nigga might know how to say it, but he can't spell it, I bet you.
That's very funny. That was a dope time for music, though.
No doubt. Appreciate that.
Word. That was my joint.
There's like so many, though.
That one joint, I don't know. You have the two Heltah Skeltah albums in 96 and 98. There was Nocturnal and Magnum Force, right? And oh man, the one where y'all was Native Americans, like in the teepee and shit. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was off of the first one.
Yeah, that was.
I actually
I always felt like Wu-Tang got a little bit of their style from like, you know, like your whole crew and stuff.
I don't
like with the violins and the instruments like that and stuff.
I honestly feel like
a little bit.
Nah, I feel like we was just, you know, we was just cut from similar cloths.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, like let me see. Buckshot came out. It was
just that gritty, like the way the gritty and the instruments like came together.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be the first. I mean, like I'll be one of the first to admit to you, like I was, like I said, Buckshot came out before Wu-Tang.
Right, he did.
Right, but
I was in like,
but Smith and West.
Well,
I mean, but
GZA was
Wu-Tang
signed to
came out
Cold
before
Crush.
the rest of us. You know what I mean? And then RZA and GZA as soloists, they came out before Buck. So we was just neck and neck. We was just cut from the same cloth. The end. We was, you know, and Staten Island dudes.
A lot of them are from Brooklyn too.
Right. A lot of Staten Island dudes come from Brooklyn, you know, and move out there, whatever. And they, you know, it's kind of similar. So, like I said, we were just similar in nature, regardless. I mean, I love Wu-Tang. Look, I will admit that me myself personally. I mean, not speaking for nobody else, but me myself, I learned from Wu-Tang, and if I learned something, then you might see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might be visible. I learned some new shit.
And the similarities also of being like solo artists, but also being a collective.
Yeah, I mean, but they did it the opposite. Like we did it more traditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They came out with the group first.
Yeah.
And then solo, where you know, they like we came one at a time.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And then gave you the collective. You know what I mean? So it was actually the opposite. What they had done had never been saw before.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Nobody had.
Because I know, like, when they came out, I thought that was so lit. Like, I was in 6th grade and I was like, oh my God, that's so lit, you know? I was like, just like, yeah, man. Like, yup. I was just like, this is it.
One thing I got to say about you, brother, is your style. You know, audio-wise, you know, your flow is so animated.
Yeah.
But on top of that, when you perform, it's next level. You know, how you move, like it's crazy, super animated. Like
you be stage diving and all.
I feel like live, you up there with like a Busta Rhymes.
I feel like I'm probably the best nigga live ever. I mean, I'm just saying. You know why?
Why?
Because of the method to my madness. It's like I'm not just moving my hands and jumping around.
That's
like
true.
What I'm usually doing is I'm trying to tell you the story with my hands.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And because of, you know, being on an underground so-called rapper, you know, we didn't always have the biggest budgets for the things that went on.
Right.
And like in my mind, the perfect video is the video where you see everything that's being said. You know, all them abstract ass shits where like you see this and they tell a whole nother. Well, it's the I like to be blatant. When I'm trying to teach you something, if I want to be blatant, if I want to get a message across, I feel like blatant is the best way. Only if blatant don't work, then I'll resort to other shit.
Right.
But since it's not always easy to get all of the things in the video and shit or whatever, I would try to literally tell that story with my hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening when you watching my hands or whatever and all that.
Right.
And I don't think nobody else do that. You know, everybody else just got rap moves.
Yeah.
And every once in a while they'll signify a number with their hands or a few things, but not so much. Like I'm trying to do that the whole time.
Word.
Or standing still and looking cool.
I'm gonna give you an example of a joint. You got a new joint out called Choke.
Oh yeah, that's my.
And yo, I saw you perform this record before the record came out. It was at Coco 66, one that had Planet Asia rocking.
Yeah.
Right, and you just killed it so much. So I'm like, oh, that record's coming out. I got excited before I even heard the record.
I appreciate that.
Because the way you performed it.
I love that song.
No, but sometimes with performances, like there are times where I might like an artist, but they'll come out with a song. I'm like, I don't like this song, but then they'll perform it, and I'm like, yo, this song is lit.
That's how I was with PLO style.
Yeah.
Like I was always a Wu-Tang fan. Method Man's album came out.
Right.
PLO style wasn't one of my favorites.
And then you saw him perform it.
But then I saw him and Carlton Fisk perform it, and that was my shit right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Carlton Fisk, by the way.
Yeah.
Free Carlton Fisk. See, Carlton Fisk reminds me of like Method Man's Little Rock. You know my brother Rock Red, formerly Little Rock of the Representatives.
Right.
Like that's a dude that's always by my side. You understand what I'm saying? And when he's not, it's probably because he locked up. You understand what I'm saying? But he's short. You know what I'm saying? Meth and Fist reminded me of me and Red all the way. You know, I used to
Meth
look
is
at that.
over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Carlton is like my
But
height.
a lot of them Wu dudes are like tall. I'm like,
Yeah, most of them are tall. Only ones, you know.
Ray
Ray's
Red is
not.
kind of short. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
is like my height.
I was like kind of shocked at first. I'm like, yo, y'all tall.
Yeah. Ghost, RZA, they all tall. Deck.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, not to you. To you, you're like, hey,
I mean, you know.
what's up?
Well, you're
Those
like-
are the 6 footers. I rock with them. Every time I get around them, I hang out with them for a little while. Cause most of my homies are short than a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So I be like, look, B, a 6 footer's got to stick together or whatnot.
That's
you know what
mad
I
funny.
Sean P is over 6, right?
mean? Yeah, just him though.
But Buckshot's mad little.
Buckshot is
He's like my height.
My height. Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, cause like
possible.
I've seen
You
I've
look
seen him
tall
at,
as fuck.
at mad stuff. Like every time I see him, it's always like, hey,
the-
Buckshot, and he's like mad cool. You know, he's like, what's up?
On the Bootcamp Chosen Few album, Strang looked tall as fuck.
That's all
On the
camera
cover.
position.
On the cover.
I mean, he's the tallest. He's the tallest after Ruck,
Wow.
but he's not tall. He's just not short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People think I'm tall in pictures, and then they go, "Oh my god, like
How tall
you're
are you?
short."
Is it a secret? How tall are you?
5'2".
5'2".
You're like, I don't even know about that. Like,
5'2". You piggyback ride status. carry you on my hip and run to the store and shit.
yo, I'm mad short.
Yo, being a short dude, it never bothered me really, cause
Yeah, cause y'all niggas could fit in everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could get a fly coach, all that shit. You
Oh
good?
my god,
You know what
go
I
in
mean?
the
Like
pet
me.
cage and fly. You know.
An OG told me us short dudes were just closer to the pussy.
Whatever, nigga.
And when he told me that, I kind of like live my life like that.
Your smooth face when you said that was hilarious.
Shout
Yo,
to
our
Smooth
cameraman is like, yo, his face is
He's like, yo,
Whatever, nigga.
you be in the box like that, Ronin? Sometimes.
that's small.
Sometimes. Ain't no shame. Grown men eat pussy, okay? Fuck it.
So back to the interview.
Word. B. Word, B.
Like,
So, yo, for those that are retarded, we were talking about Heltah Skeltah, Nocturnal, and Magnum Force. For those that are also
Don't forget
retarded-
about Dirt. Dirt was the
Oh,
shit.
no,
That's
we
true.
didn't get to that yet.
Dirt was the
The incredible rap team.
Dirt was
Nah,
the
I got
the
that.
bar masterpiece right there. Like for Nocturnal was most, a lot of people's favorite album, but I feel like most people's favorite album is always the first album. That's because one thing you can't duplicate is you can't surprise a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can never be first twice. You know what I'm saying? So that first joint you heard, not only, if it's good, not only was it good, but it caught you by surprise. You know what I'm saying? So that adds to what makes it so dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like Magnum Force was a better lyrically than Nocturnal, but I feel like Nocturnal was a better painting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was put together better, you know what I'm saying? Or more synced up. But Dirt, shit.
There's a few things, because, you look at Nocturnal, it was a different era. Rock later on when changed, used his regular name, Sean Price.
I mean, he
changed his
used
style up
Nocturnal.
somewhat.
He used Sean Price on. They got a number 5 on Nocturnal was called Sean Price.
Right, but
That's
I mean,
true.
he kind of changed his style up over the years.
He just
A little less
he just grew a little.
rappity rap, a little more kind of funny. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. I wouldn't exactly say less rappity rap. I would say more funny. He just learned how to be himself more on the record because Ruck is stupid like that in real life.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But when he was on songs, he was too serious. That's you know, I mean, he's a serious dude, but even when he's serious, he's comical. So he's legitimately one of the funniest dudes you'll ever meet in your life. And I was just like, yo, son, do that. Like, just, you know, he just was able to be. He became more comfortable with the, you know, with the pen and the pad and himself, you know what I mean? And his raps just started to look more like him, you know what I mean? And that made all of the difference.
Shout out to him. His nickname for me is the Evil Zoltan. I don't know if you knew that. Does he have any stupid nicknames for you?
Oh, I don't know. It's Ruck, you know, me and Ruck. We got
the Evil Zoltan, like some cartoon character.
That's mad.
Like I'm some scheming type motherfucker.
That makes sense. I look at you, I see a thugged out koala bear. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yo, I didn't even have to go in on you, J-Ro.
It's my nigga koala thug right here.
Huh?
I said I didn't even have to go in on you. He's doing it.
Nah.
He called you a thugged out koala bear.
You got that koala thug look about him. You don't see it?
Koala thug.
See, I made some joke about koala bears at a studio session we had a few years ago. We mean never let it go.
What happened?
I forgot.
I was recording a Monster Monday at your crib, right?
Right.
And at the end of the joint, I said something about monsters. This is for monsters. Koala bear ass niggas ain't got no. And you said something, and now that's you. You own that.
Oh man,
koala thug.
Listen.
My nigga's koala thugging.
Yo, you know who
koala
got
thugging, nigga?
You know who got a fly?
You got gorilla thugs, and then you got koala thugs. You understand what I'm saying?
J-Ronin is a koala thug.
You know who got an ill koala clothing line?
Who?
My homie Fiend from formerly of No Limit.
Shout out to Fiend.
He got like the koala brand, like the koala bear.
He must be killing them in Australia.
Nah, he doing right. He got Monica wearing it.
I'm saying I'm not shitting on it. I mean, like, shit. They got money in Australia.
But it's like some polo shit, but like different. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like the polo bear. It's like the koala bear. You know, it's not. It's cool.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. Shout out to all the koalas out there eating your eucalyptic sleeves, whatever the fuck you call it. You know.
Yeah, that.
Well, yo, one thing I do want to talk about. Oh, who was I gonna say before? As far as comparing like Nocturnal with the Incredible Rap Team. Nocturnal was produced fully by the Beat Miners.
No, it wasn't.
Well, Baby Paul, right? Baby Paul.
Not
Evil
just
D.
Baby Paul.
No.
Nah, you had E Swift. You had my man
From Alcoholics.
Yeah, you had my man. You had my man Shalik Drayton, who did both me and P solo joints on there. He did Sean Price, and he also did The Great Unknown. Then Buckshot and Lord Jamal produced the intro. Here We Come. So no,
fucking wrong.
No, but don't feel bad, because that's a misconception everybody has. The fans be like, yo, y'all need to go back to the formula from the first album. I be like, man, fuck the first album, right? This is what I tell these niggas, right? They be like, what they need to do is get Beat Miners to produce the whole shit like they did on Nocturnal.
Look,
no, we didn't, dickhead.
Recreate.
I mean, not you, but I'm just saying this is.
You can do something new, but you can't. Like, people expecting you to recreate this. It's like, no, you can do something new with the same people that you have chemistry with.
So my theory was wrong. I was gonna say like it was more like one production team.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying?
The rap team was, you know, you had Stu Bangers. Who else? I think you had Ill Mind. Now, personally,
shit, we had D. Angeletti did the intro.
That album was crazy. I think it was slept on by a lot of people.
I mean, because the game changed. Niggas wasn't buying records no more. That's all that's about.
I mean, you did a couple of videos for it. You had the Everything is Heltah Skeltah.
Yeah, no doubt.
With the Charles Manson dude running around. I think you had one more video for it, right?
Yeah, we had two more. We had So Damn Tough with Rusty Jukes, and we had Rock and Roll.
That's right. And Rock and Roll, was that also Stu Bangers?
No, that was who made? No, I think Stu Bangers might have made Rock and Roll.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Because my boy Kaz was managing him at the time, and he sold y'all the beats. That was an All Elements thing. You didn't even know that. He's part of the All Elements family.
It didn't matter.
Oh.
I was going to body over it, whoever made it.
True. I'm just saying.
But shout out to y'all though. I appreciate it.
I'm just saying my team has something to do with that.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You did your little thug thizzle, your little koala thug thizzle.
Koala thug. Get down the camera.
Koala thug.
I don't care.
He did his little koala thug thizzle.
All right.
You a koala thug.
I feel, my goddaughter says I look like Kung Fu Panda.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
She's on to something.
She's on to something.
I don't know. Am I more panda-like or more koala-like?
Both.
Depends on whether you got it. Depends on your shape up. You know what I'm saying? If you got a fresh cut, then you might be koala thugging.
That's funny.
So a koala is cooler than a panda?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Like
I don't know.
A panda. I don't know.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about your solo career.
Right.
After Magnum Force, I believe you had a deal with what's his face from Limp Bizkit, right?
Well, that wasn't directly
Fred
after.
Durst?
Right after Magnum Force, I had a deal with Priority Records. Now,
Okay.
Duck Down was on Priority Records, but this deal was minus Duck Down, right? And
you cut them out. You were like, hey.
Nah, I didn't cut them out. That was part of the. I absolutely didn't. Drew High was like, yo, go do that.
Okay.
Like they want you. Deals ain't falling off the trees out here. You understand what I'm saying? If they fuck with you, you fuck with them. You know the staff. That the staff likes you. You like the staff. Do it.
Right.
So I did it. You know what I mean? That didn't really work out. The funny shit was like Priority. It was a clause in the label deal with Priority. Like if anything, like if Duck Down and Priority didn't work out, that Priority would retain Heltah Skeltah. We knew that going in. You understand what I'm saying? So, but when after Magnum Force, like Priority started, when Priority and Duck Down, they started going through their little situations or whatever, and Drew High was like, look, the guys want to do solo albums, send all of their releases now. It don't make no sense. Wait, it doesn't make any sense to make them wait while we doing what we doing, while we going hammering out whatever details we hammering out.
Yeah.
So they sent everybody's release papers except mine. And I was like,
what's going on?
I was like, what that mean? He was like, I don't know. I was like, all right. Got on the plane. It was the first time I got on the plane by myself. And I went to California and I hollered at because, from the first time I went to California, I loved it and I started making friends out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got out there and I hooked up with the mob. You understand what I'm saying? And I went up to Priority. I mean, I didn't take the mob upstairs with me,
right.
But I went up to Priority, and and after a little bit of resistance, a small amount of resistance, I managed to get a meeting with Brian Turner, who was the CEO of Priority. Like the staff was trying to hide him from it. It's like he's not here, or he's in a meeting, he's not here. But they was all too cool. Like we was all too cool. They couldn't just go rock. You gotta leave after it been hugs and smiles all these years. You understand what I'm saying? Until I ran up on.
What year was this? Like 98, 99?
One of those years. Then I ran up on my homegirl. Like she was like, of all of the people, like we was really cool. Like she was handling my project personally, the Heltah Skeltah project. So when I seen her, I was like, oh, she's not gonna lie.
Right.
And she got me to him. And before you know it, long story short, they was like, nah, son, I wasn't trying to say you couldn't do nothing. I was just trying to buy myself the time so I could get a crack at it. Likely story, right? So anyway, signed a Priority. In the end, that didn't really work out because, like shit, when you say you're gonna do shit, when you say you're gonna do shit, I'm real big on that. You know what I'm saying? You say you're gonna do shit. If you don't do that, I'm not gonna not mention it. I'm gonna say something to you. And whatever, who knows? They may have had their own other. They might have been just like, this shit is whack. I ain't fucking with this nigga. Whatever. The deal didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got out of that, and I wanted out, and they let me out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, these niggas must have thought. Like you got dudes like Razkaz who was trying to get off Priority for a long time, and they wouldn't let him off. But they let me off. Maybe they
was real spiteful. Man.
Maybe they didn't like my shit. They just let me off, right? You know what I'm saying? So that was that. And then
that's a good thing though, right?
Whatever. And a month later, like on that same trip that I went out there, I met DJ Lethal. And the wheels for
from House of Pain and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. I mean, well, not the same trip when I went out there. My bad. When I went out there a year and a half or whatever later, because my deal with Priority was coming to an end, I had to go out there and finalize some shit and all of that. I met DJ Lethal on that trip. So before the contract was tore up, another contract was being drawn up. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Lethal had a label on Geffen, which was in the scope at the same time for the most part.
Geffen was huge.
I spoke to my boys, the Alcoholics, E Swift and them, same dudes who had production on Nocturnal.
Shout out to Tash, by the way.
Shout out to Tash. That's my homie. He think for some reason Tash think I don't fuck with him. Tash, you my nigga, son. Let's go. Let's go. he be like, Rock, why you don't fuck with me, Rock? Why you don't fuck with me, Rock? But yeah.
He just be drunk.
They hooked me, yeah. Some
Hennessy popsicles and all that.
Some be but yeah, I spoke to them and they were at DJ Lethal's crib. And they was like, come through, smoke. I went through, smoked, played some songs. They played some songs, kicked a few raps. Before you know it, Lethal wanted to rock with a nigga. And we started that. Lethal had a couple of other artists I don't really know, but after a year or so, Geffen dropped Lethal's label. And I'm not sure whether that had so much to do with me or him, or he had other artists or whatever. And like when my problem with that was it was moving too slow. Like I took the Priority album with me, so I had an album that was already done. We just made new.
They let you leave with the masters and everything?
Nah, we paid for them, but we paid dirt cheap for them. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I took that with me, and we went over there with it. We just revised it. We did some new songs. We put some new salad dressing on that shit, and it was like niggas wasn't really moving, and it didn't. To me, in my opinion, it didn't seem like Lethal, because Lethal's an artist. You know what I'm saying? And Limp Bizkit was on top of the world. Fred Durst had a label. Lethal had a label. The other members probably had labels too. That doesn't mean that they was fully equipped mentally to take that responsibility on. So my shit was moving at a snail's pace, and I'm like, yo, let's go. Eventually, their label got dropped. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure what that had. Why, but it could have had something to do with the fact that Eminem started firing on Limp Bizkit in that time. Like, soon as I signed to Lethal, I heard the song where Eminem was mashing on them niggas. I was like, what the fuck? I like Eminem.
Right.
Damn.
You're like, great. Now I gotta. I'm really thinking. I'm waiting for the phone call where they're gonna tell me I gotta go at this nigga. You understand? I don't know.
People was shitting on them at the time. I remember even Nas dissed them.
Dissed who?
Limp Bizkit.
Oh well, whatever.
Said, Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit soft.
Whatever, right?
I know, right?
On that joint.
But
got yourself a gun.
Yeah.
But that was after that though. That was after.
That was 01.
But yeah, so yeah, that was the situation. That didn't happen. When all of that when that situation folded, I took some time to fall back because, like I said, I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure of what went wrong. So I wanted to look inward to see if some of what was wrong was me or all of what was wrong was me. You know what I'm saying? So I just fell back. I also didn't want to be that dude who keeps getting record deals, taking the money and running. Even though I wasn't taking the money and running, but that's what it's gonna look like. This nigga just robbing labels for their money.
Even though you're like, it's not me.
I'm like, it ain't me. They bullshitting. Be like, you know what I mean? But so I just fell back from that point on, and I took that time to learn more about the game. You know what I mean? And how much of this shit I could learn to do myself. How much of this shit was I not doing? How much of this, you know what I'm saying? Just learning. Yeah. So I didn't just rush in and run through another door just to have it closed or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and that project never came out, right?
Nah, I didn't.
Even like as a mixtape?
Nope.
You never even put it out?
I mean, I've put certain songs on some of my mixtapes.
Right.
You know what I mean? On Veterans Day and AWOL Soldier, my two two very rough mixtapes and shit. I had a couple of songs from those. Then next
day, that was like up close on the cover, right? Like a headshot of you?
Nah, that was AWOL Soldier.
That was AWOL Soldier. Oh.
That was the first one. AWOL Soldier, Veterans Day. Then the third one was I fell back from making mixtapes for a little while, but then I made Shell Shock.
Right. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
right.
That was Shell Shock, actually.
And that one Duck Down did some kind of distribution.
At that point, I was doing, I called my old buddies, like, listen, I got a mixtape. Y'all want to fuck with it? And they did. So we did. You know what I mean? And then after that, I did rock. After Shell Shock, I did Rockin' Out West. And then after Rockin' Out West, I started the Monster Monday saga.
Right.
Okay. You know
Every Monday, another a record, a freestyle.
Yeah, it was for 44 weeks. That's kind of big. You understand?
That is.
I could have went the whole year, but I just 4 is my lucky number, and I wanted to leave Crooked Eye's record intact because Crooked Eye did it for like a week. He did it for like a year.
And 44 Magnum 4s.
Absolutely. See, you smart. You thinking.
Right.
Now you're using your brain. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Absolutely. Birthday is November 4th, shit like that. All that
and
shit.
I definitely recorded a few of those.
Yeah, you did. You did. A couple of good ones, too.
Yeah.
Word up. I got 2 mixtapes out I made of all of them. Like, the songs.
Right.
The best out of the songs and the best. Because I didn't like all of them. I was literally doing, like, it would be Monday morning. Not even Monday morning. It'd be Sunday night, just after 12 a.m., so it's Monday morning, I would be recording the song that I'm going to drop on Monday. So I was running around. Like, I wish we could have documented some of that shit. Like, one night we went to like 3 studios just to get a song mixed. Like, we started out at Mike Hand's crib. We might have ended up at your crib. Then we ended up in fucking in Dan the Man studio on 30th Street. And we finally got this was the joint for when Nate Dogg passed away. The Rest in Peace Nate Dogg joint.
Yeah.
Because I did a double joint for that one. Like, I did a freestyle over the what's that shit? The Kush beat. I freestyled over the Kush beat, and then I spliced it with the Walk Like a G song. You know what I'm saying? That I did while I was signed to Priority, because it had Nate Dogg on it. So I did that as a tribute, and I know I ran all over the fucking world that night just to get that shit. We went to like 3 studios.
Wow.
Did I fuck us up just now?
No, we good.
All right. I went to like 3 studios just to get that shit done and out there for y'all on a Monday, and it happened. But yeah, in doing some of that,
you showed that you can rap
it's a
on
big
anything.
deal because you have to be mindful of it every single week, you know?
He was rapping on like Meek Mill beats. Corey Guns, Lil Wayne joints.
Cause that's my thing, son. Like, I feel like
killing it.
I feel like hip hop to be black music. You understand what I'm saying? No disrespect to my beige brother, right? For hip hop to be black music, we are some of the most segregated, prejudiced, against each other ass niggas I seen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the underground.
I would say
don't
that a
fuck
lot,
with,
that black people are so critical of each other.
Yeah, this shit is dumb.
For no reason.
Shit is dumb. And you know, like the underground don't fuck with the mainstream,
right.
the conscious don't fuck. All that shit corny to me. It's all hip hop to me.
If you dope, you dope. And
right.
For me,
corny is corny, and dope is dope. Period. You understand what I'm saying?
For me, with the All Elements mixtapes and All Elements radio, I always brought together different scenes. I'll do a posse cut with 4 different artists from 4 different circles, different parts of the country.
Right, man. Like,
he from the Bay, he from Philly, he from underground New York, he from street battle rap New York, and just bring them all together.
Right, right. Because I mean, back when, I'm not a dude who I don't like to stay stuck in the past for too. I don't like to. I mean, it's about right now. The past is a memory, but what made hip hop dope back in, the so-called golden era or whatever, is the fact that all of those the variety existed and it all flourished. You know what I'm saying? You could have, Big Daddy Kane was popping. and he sounded nothing like Slick Rick.
That's true.
Who was popping, who sounded nothing like Biz Markie, who was popping, who sounded nothing like the Jungle Brothers, who were popping. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's not that I don't like. It's not that I dislike anything unless it's whack.
But
I don't
everybody
dislike.
Sounds like Migos and French Montana.
Right. It's not that I dislike any type of rap. It's just that I dislike hearing only one type of rap. That's it. That's my only gripe. You understand what I'm saying? I don't feel like everything need to be hardcore. Then why would I be special? You understand what I'm saying? I need some niggas to come with some smooth shit. I need some niggas to be fresh, fly, and fleek. I need some niggas to trap it out. I need some niggas to strip club it out.
Right.
Cause if all of you niggas sounded like me, then what the fuck? Like, what you need me for?
You need different music from different vibes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, I don't dislike strip club music. When I'm in the strip club, that's what I want to hear.
Right.
I don't want to hear like super
strip club
lyrical.
is a very fun place to be.
Yeah. But I don't want to hear that everywhere.
Why would you not like? Why would you dislike anything about that? I don't even get it.
But you know, at the same time, I don't want to hear a strip club record when I'm chilling in the crib. Per se.
What if you chilling in the crib with your girl, and she want to show you that new move she learned?
That's different.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying? But the problem is this: for me, I mean, like, cause like I'm a versatile human. Like, I'm not a nigga who just. I'm not a nigga who just walk around mad all day. I mean, like. But if you listen, if you let my fans tell a story, that's how they want me. They want me pissed off every day. Do you know, like,
too much energy?
Do you know what this world would be if I was pissed off all day, every day?
Would it be like, what's that movie, Chronicle?
It wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't.
It would be like Homeboy who was spazzing out. Remember that movie?
It wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be. Like that ain't good for nobody. I mean, I'm just look. People always holler, keep it real. Like, nigga, if I wouldn't be keeping it real if I only rapped one way or on one type of
jokes,
beat or.
You have fun. You can't just be mad, angry all the time.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes you have fun in real life.
But hip hop. You know. The culture, the employees, and all of that are some of the most discriminatory, prejudiced motherfuckers I ever come across. And you know, I'm trying to single-handedly, you know, change the minds of many, you know, one by one, by letting them know, get off that bullshit, like, for real, because you stifling my growth. You talk about how you want me to put out a new fucking, you want me to put out an album, right? Rock, we dying for the album, we dying for a new Heltah Skeltah album. Meanwhile, every producer is either sending us trap beats or they sending us some shit that sound like RZA made in 85. RZA didn't even come out in 85.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But this is all.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what's happening because of rap's discrimination, or hip hop's discrimination.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? A nigga won't even make a nigga don't even know what a mainstream beat sound like if it don't sound like it's from down south.
Yeah.
Like, a producer don't know. Yo, give me a single, but I don't want it on no southern shit. You stumped him.
Well,
you just now asked the nigga the fucking Pythagorean what's that?
Pythagorean theorem.
Right. That's what you just asked him. That's what you did.
You know what he's gonna do? If you say that to him, he's gonna do a DJ Mustard type Bay Area hyphy type beat. That's what's popping right now too.
Oh yeah?
You know that.
No, I don't. Cause I don't be listening to shit that much. No more. I mean, not to say no more, but just right now, I haven't been listening to a lot of stuff.
In the last year or so, it's weird that hyphy style. Even though Mustard's from LA, you know, he took that, the bass line, the drums, how they rock. And that became the go-to for a lot of hip hop R&B records.
What's give me an example. What's one of those songs?
What Mustard song?
Yeah.
He's done mad songs. He's like basically
A lot of Chris Brown.
A lot of Chris Brown songs, mad stuff you hear on the radio.
Ty Dolla Sign.
When you hear that mustard on the beat, like, you know,
right.
that's basically
What's
DJ.
this dude from LA? He did a whole album with.
And see, this is my
Tyga?
thing, right?
Who?
You talking about Tyga?
No, not Tiger.
What you talking about? Who did the album with who?
Blood dude. Just speak. Yeah, YG. Thank you, YG.
Oh, I was like,
all
who
them
did the
YG
album?
records.
Oh yeah, those YG records.
My
like-
N-word. My N-word. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, see me, I probably would rhyme to a bunch of those beats.
Did he do that?
they're
R.I.P.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
I know
a
that
mustard
joint.
beat, right?
I know that joint. R.I.P.
Wait, didn't Mustard do that?
Girl, don't hide this pussy.
Yeah, that one. You stay around goodbye, and the thug hit it, right? 24 hours.
Got 24.
I got 24 hours.
Go ahead.
Yeah, a whole bunch
Right?
of them.
It's just
Go ahead,
me
finish.
and you.
I'm watching this. Go ahead, do your thing.
Go ahead.
24 hours, you know?
Well, don't not sing now.
Keep going.
You be busting out in song all the time and whatnot.
He said, don't not
And she
sing
playing with her
now.
hair, getting all cute.
You know what I'm saying?
You asked what DJ
So
Mustard was.
don't get shy now. Don't get shy. We ain't asked you nothing about a song. You was in here. Change the channel. Just making up songs about anything.
I was.
Word, Wanda be singing, yo.
So
She get on the
what?
record.
You with it? You know what I'm saying? You get your
All right, I don't
Get on
care.
that next Heltah Skeltah album.
I'm nice. I'm nice with the
What was that? I was
freestyle.
watching the episode of Fantasy Factory where Rob did that. He was calling. He referred to himself as the Jay-Z of jingles because
Oh my God,
he does
that's
exactly
bad
what
funny.
you do all the time.
But he
no
doesn't
matter-
do it as good as I do. Like when I'm in my zone,
That's why you want. That's why
When
I'm
I'm in
asking
my
you to get on the album
zone,
and not him.
like I'm like really, you know, I'm nicer than him.
Nice.
Nicer than him
Nicer
when I'm in my zone.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
By the way, speaking of, we talking about the Heltah Skeltah album, I was at one of the, I guess you call it beat listening sessions a while back. At,
How long
Goblin.
ago?
A while back.
Niggas was still listening to CDs. Like
Nah.
niggas was still giving us beat CDs, or we was playing beats on the
We
computer.
was at Goblin. I think
Oh,
Psycho,
right.
Psycho Les was playing shit.
All right,
He
yeah.
has- He had some heat too. Some things.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
Only problem is me and P.
You have different tastes.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit in the world. Like me and P are nothing alike. We like peanut butter and jelly though. Like they are nothing alike. They just go perfect together.
He'll
You know what I'm
have
saying?
some grimy shit, and you'll be like, I can't get jiggy to the shit.
Like this bullshit, son. Like what the like
can't get
back when niggas used to listen to CDs and tapes. Like when niggas would actually give you a beat CD. Yo, that
Beat
was the funniest shit. Me and P would be listening to some shit. We would literally get up out the chair, off the couch or whatever, walk over to the system, take the CD out, walk to the window, and throw that shit out the window.
Yo.
I wish niggas was doing reality TV back then. Like that shit was classic.
I gotta tell a brief story.
Okay.
So my first birthday bash, I think it was like 05, that M15. A particular rapper, I don't want to say the name because we're cool.
I remember M1.
He was in a big group, and this was his second solo album, and it was so bad. One record he was singing, one record it was a bullshit strip club song, one record he was gang banging doing drive-bys, one record he was a rock and roller, one record he was, I'm sorry baby, and one record he thought he was Rick James, and it was just so bad. And he gave the CD out for free to a whole lot of people that had cars on the block, and people were popping them shits in. And like, what the fuck? Skipping through it and throwing them the shits the fuck out the window. And the whole block was just littered with this whack album. But to this day, to me, it's one of the greatest hip hop comedy albums. This shit is so funny.
Was it meant to be a comedy album?
No.
Then it's a failure. I'm sorry.
But it's funny.
I'm just saying, he failed.
I remember playing it one time in the crib with Killer Priest and a couple other brothers. And Priest fell out the chair laughing, rolling on the floor. It was that funny.
Yo, I done seen some laughable shit. You know what I mean? Like in real life. Like but you know, hey, fuck it. It is what it is. Cause a lot of people, like it's a lot of shit out that right now that I be like, yo, this shit is awful, right? But niggas really will fuck with it. Niggas will fuck with that shit. So I'll be like, who the fuck am I? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's
like,
the worst shit you heard lately that you were like, oh my god?
I don't know, cause I don't listen to a lot of shit lately. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but I don't know. Like I know that like I heard, like I was in the car and wifey was driving. So, you know, whoever driving, we let them hold the radio. You know what I'm saying? You control the shit. And she was playing a lot of this, you know, like basically just the radio. And I swear I heard the
same shit over and over.
I mean, and I get it, like, cause I didn't complain when it was my song on the radio over and over, so I'm not going to complain now when it's theirs. But
it's that there's no variety.
Right, it wasn't no variety, and I swear I thought they played this nigga's whole album. Like I don't even know if it was the same dude. It might have been 3 different dudes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nowadays,
what you say?
I said it was most likely Drake.
No, it wasn't Drake, because I do know Drake, and Drake can rhyme, and I know, like, regardless of anybody's opinion to him,
he can actually rap.
He can rap.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell people, I've been trying to hate Drake for 4 years, but guess what? Like, he's all right.
Son is technically solid. Not only is he technically solid, he's technically advanced.
Yeah.
Like he raps better. Like he's doing new things with bars that haven't really been done, but are still working. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those songs with all of the, you know, I think it's the what's the guy name? Is that the name of the dude or the name of the song? The Fetty Wap.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Right. I heard like
smooth space.
I heard like 9 songs back to back. And
to me, that Fetty Wap and that Going Up on a Tuesday song, it sounds exactly alike.
No, that's all right. I heard that song. Yeah. I heard the Fetty Wap joint, and I know I heard another joint that was by Fetty Wap. I'm sure another one of them was by Fetty Wap, and it was like 4 more joints.
It could have been Migos, because everybody sounds like Migos. It was like
4, 5 more joints that all sounded like Fetty Wap. It was the same I'm like, who, for real? Is this nigga at the radio? Is this his album release date or something like that?
Because I didn't know. There was one that went, don't know why I came in this club with 2 girls. Don't know why. They all sound the same. Like they all have that same style. That's Migos.
What? I'm going to just say this. I hope they all were him. Because if they wasn't, then that's some bullshit. Some of you niggas is biting. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Now whether I like Fetty Wap or not, if 9 of you niggas sound just like him,
it's like, how do I like any of
I'm not fucking with that. I'm not. That I can't condone. I can't co-sign that. No.
Who can you co-sign? Who are you feeling lately?
I told you I ain't been listening to none of these niggas.
Last couple of years.
The last album I went crazy over was Slaughterhouse's first album. Like I was in my truck playing that shit every day. Like I would be in.
Who's your favorite member of Slaughterhouse?
I don't know. I don't know. That's hard. I think it would be, and it's out of Joel and Crooked.
For me, it's Royce.
See, I think Royce is better not on Slaughter. Like his solo shit or his shit with Eminem, more bananas than he was on Slaughterhouse. I feel like what was happening, and I mean this is just my guesstimation, like me guessing, using my expertise. Speculating. You understand what I'm saying? To try to figure out what happened in the studio. Royce went first on a lot of those songs in the Slaughterhouse shit. You understand what I'm saying? And you set the bar. You rhyme first, you set the bar. Don't never get on the song with me and go first if you want your verse to be the best one. Don't do that. If you want your verse to be the best verse on the song, do not lay it before I lay mine. It's inspiration to everybody who come after you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I was kind of thinking might have happened. And then plus, it's that friendly competition.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of that competition is on the bars. Part of that competition is on the speed. The amount of time it depends on who you are. Like, I've been finished my verse. You get to brush the dirt off your shit. Like, I remember when we did the Points joint. It's like 95, right? It was the Black Panther soundtrack. It was the song called Points, right? I was on it. I didn't even have a deal yet. Like, I wasn't signed. I was just there with Buckshot, and niggas already knew me a little bit from Smith & Wesson album and shit like that. So the nigga Redman, literally, Chris Lighty, rest in peace, was the nigga who had say-so over who got on and who didn't get on the song. And the nigga Redman, this was my first time meeting Redman. This was my first time meeting a lot of rappers. It was my first time going to California. Anyway, all these niggas is in the studio. The nigga Redman just suggested to Chris Lighty that he put one of them Heltah Skeltah niggas on the song. It was only one of them Heltah Skeltah niggas there. So
there you were.
He looked at me, he's like,
well, here he is, right here.
Like, yo, rap with. It was like, it wasn't even a thought to Chris. He was like, you ain't getting on. You wasn't getting on it. Like, go, nigga, go. You got something. So
that's funny.
But
I see y'all in some ways being kindred spirits. You and Redman.
Redman,
like
Redman. He's another dude who I was
tall and energetic.
Look, I learned from Redman that night. This is my first time meeting him. I learned a lot from him that night. See, a lot of rappers ain't gonna do this. I'm gonna keep it 100. See, you ain't gonna meet a nigga as real as me, cause niggas are suckers. But I learned how to do ad libs from Redman that night. I mean, I knew how to do them before.
Funny ass ad-libs.
I knew how to do them before, but I didn't know you could do that with them. I'm like, oh, that's allowed? Understand? I'm like 20. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a kid, really. Like, like, you could do that? Oh, that shit is crazy, right? But the dopest thing about that, like, who's the biggest name I named on that song? You probably don't remember, but in my opinion, it's Biggie, right? Biggie being the dude, the greatest rapper of all times, in Minnie's opinion. You understand what I'm saying? I think I'm better than everybody before, tomorrow, all that shit. But I'm just saying, I respect that. I respect y'all with the Biggie shit, but Biggie finished his verse first. He was leaving while niggas was still writing their shit. And please believe that's a reason to dust your shoulder off. So taking it back to the slaughterhouse equation, you know what I'm saying? You got 4 dudes that will they lyrical killers. You know what I'm saying? Like they with that, they with them bars. Period. Technical masters of these shits, of them bars. And you in there 4 deep. You know your mans in them is going. The competition is, man. What 50 said about Roy Jones? Not Roy Jones, about Floyd Mayweather. 50 said this nigga Floyd is gonna win. He's too competitive. He's like, you tie your shoes. If you tie your shoes at the same time,
tie his first.
You don't know it, but you in a competition. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right, funny. Wow.
So, like I said, sorry for going all the way around the world with this, but when you got 4 competitive ass MCs in there, you understand what I'm saying? One thing you don't want, one thing you might want to, first of all, to get your verse done first is something you could brush your shoulders off about. You won that. But if your verse is on there first, you left yourself open to be topped 3 times. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I think happened with Royce on that album. On the Eminem, on his solo shit, like I be listening to Royce shit, I be like, this nigga is fucking amazing. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk.
By the way, shout out to Joe Button. He got me and Wanda both blocked, I believe, on Twitter. Yo, you know who else got me blocked on Twitter?
Who?
But that's my man.
Who, Ruck?
Sharpie. I'll be at his crib like, yo, why you still got me blocked on Twitter?
He be like, no.
And he'll start, and start laughing.
Yeah, it is what it is. I block my friends too. I be blocking the shit. I got Ugg from Cellar Dwellers blocked on Facebook right now for talking crazy about the Knicks. I'm just saying. That's
shout out to Ugg.
What up, Ugg? That's my nigga.
East Flappers, Canarsie, Glenwood.
That's my nigga.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But you blocked on Facebook till we win a championship. That might be forever, nigga. Forever.
Let me ask you this. When you work with Sean, are you guys really competitive lyrically?
Are we ready?
Are you very competitive with each other?
We don't talk about it, but we know what it is.
Yeah.
We know it ain't no secret. It ain't even the smallest. Because this is the Heltah Skeltah formula is simple. It's blatant and simple. Don't be the corny one on the song. That's it. That's the formula right there. So that's how you get those bars. You know the nigga sitting next to you goes in all the way in.
Right.
So you got to do the same.
Right. You know, one thing that always stood out for me on the Dirt album, that part when you come in like Lurch, you go, you rang.
Oh yeah.
Yo, and that shit. I don't know.
I mean, yo, niggas used to.
That shit fucked me up. I was like, oh, Adam's Family.
That was dope, dog. I felt like that was niggas. I'm tall. I got a deep voice. Niggas call me Lurch sometimes, and I may have even slapped a dude or two for that growing up or whatever. But I mean, that was the perfect time to embrace it on that bar. Like the bars reign supreme. The bars reign supreme. I don't give a fuck. I'll crack jokes on myself, my mama, and anybody for a dope bar. I mean, not anybody, but I'm just saying. Bars reign supreme.
Speaking of slap a shadow, can we get one funny story with the statute of limitations are done?
One time a nigga wrote on my sneaker on stage, and I smacked him so hard, my arm was hurt the next day.
What the fuck was he writing?
I guess he was giving me his autograph or some shit. I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here.
Crazy.
I was on stage, the nigga Buck was doing his shit. I'm holding Buck down, doing ad-libs on a hook or something.
That's funny.
Don't front, you know I got you open. I be spicing up the ad-libs. I just feel, and even though you never felt something before, you knew exactly what it is. Like I knew exactly what was happening when a nigga wrote on my foot, on my sneaker. Like a nigga has never done that
You're
before.
like, hold up. I know somebody that write on my sneaker.
I said, did a nigga just now write on my...
What kind of kick you had on?
I had on some white and black, mostly white ones.
So he's right on the white. Oh.
So yeah, I tried to smack his head off. The funny shit, the nigga tech, you know how memories are not photographic. Don't believe you got a photographic memory. Might be close.
That's rare.
Mine is good. That's weird to everybody else.
That's rare.
No, but scientifically, that's not really. You can have a really good one, but a lot of times your memory, it's other shit that will.
When people have that's rare. Like
when people don't, nobody got that. People have close to it.
Right.
Well, hold on. Let me not say that so matter of factly because I don't know.
Good memory.
But from what I heard, from what I learned, that shit is not really possible photographic. But with that in mind, Tech, if Tech tell you this same story, he's gonna tell you, because what he remembers me smacking dude, scoop smacking him on the stage. Like he was.
Yo, I can't.
Like
you smacked him so hard that you scooped him
like
up.
Scooped him up and sat him on the stage and shit.
Oh my God, that is so fucking hilarious.
That's Tech's memory of it.
That's what he swears.
That's what he remember. He's like, yeah, I thought you smacked him on the stage. I was dying laughing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Give me like one or two more.
No.
Got anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
That's it. That's good enough.
Oh man. You told me a couple of good ones, but I ain't gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave those alone.
That's it.
Yo, so what's going on with you as a solo artist? You did the Monster Mondays joints.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Choke record out now, which you're gonna play in a few.
Yeah, y'all want to hear that?
Listen, I need a goddamn solo album.
It's coming. I'm working on it.
Please.
I'm working on it. It's almost done.
I know a couple of labels. I hope you get something together.
It's almost done.
You fucking with Duck Down with this? Or?
I mean, I fuck with Duck Down always, regardless, right. In some form, fashion, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let me get it done, see if they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they don't want it, then we'll see.
Yo, speaking of Duck Down, I'm looking forward to that barbecue coming up.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of months at Betsy Head Memorial.
True.
You know, the Park Jams is coming back.
Yeah.
And y'all have free food, you know.
Yo, I never get there in time for the food. Like I'm the skinniest nigga, and niggas don't put a plate aside for me or nothing. They just want me to come rap, monkey rap. You understand what I'm saying? I can't get fucking.
That's because you a night owl.
So
you was a night owl.
I still am a night owl. That don't mean you can't put me a plate to the side, nigga.
I ate them all. Sorry.
It's your fault, nigga.
It probably is. But I mean,
nah, but that should be dope. But as far as the solo album is called The Man, the Myth, the Monster. That sound heavy, right? I know, right? So that's what I've been up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make this shit as serious as that sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it gotta be epic.
Right. And you hear choke.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
it's hard. And he ain't talking no John Starks choke. He talking, you know what I mean? Back in the day.
I'm talking more Latrell Sprewell choke.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah. Woo.
Word up.
Yo, and what's going on with the Heltah Skeltah album? Because I know y'all started working on it.
Man, we got one song. One. We got one ass song, B. This nigga P. And to make it so bad, we fighting over that song. I'm like, you know what, man? One ass song, you should just let me get that song. He like, nah, nigga.
Like, nah, you should just let me get that.
You should let me get this shit. Nigga, you put out 3 albums. I needed more than you.
Meanwhile, you know, that's my man too, but Rock got a whole album with Illa G. That shit done. That shit hard too.
I know.
But we need another Heltah Skeltah album.
He need to give me that song.
Yo, Sean, give the song, man. Come on.
You know, so you might as well just get up, B. Fuck. Acting like that.
So what's
that shit is crazy though. That song. I ain't even hear his verse on the song. He might not even have a verse on the song. I went in the studio over there at Goblin Studio. Shout to Gob. I go over there. Hear a beat. Oh, this matter of fact, I heard this beat in his crib, and I wrote the rhyme to the beat. He was like, "We using this beat?" Boom, blam. So I wrote to this beat, and he told me when he first sent me that beat. No, when I first heard that beat, he told me that he was going to. He said he basically shitted on me. He was like, "Yo, prepare for the silver medal, cause I'm going to spit the best verse I ever spit in my life." I'm like, all right. I took that shit home. I laid my verse. He was like, "Yo, I'm going home." And I ain't heard his verse yet.
I think he did it.
He said he got a verse on it. I'm like, "Son, can I get the song, son?" He's like, "Nope." All right. That's
wow. Cool. You gotta steal his iPod.
It's all good. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna go over to Gob's when he ain't there, cause I know that's where he recorded it.
Yo, shout to Gob, by the way. That spot is crazy.
Yeah, that spot is a little too turned up, boy.
It's a studio and an after hours spot, and they got the bar and they got everything going on.
Yeah.
Recording.
I ain't gonna say what else is going on. There's a lot.
Yeah,
there's pool. There's girls.
Yeah, it's girls.
There's a lot going on.
There's girls.
Nah, man.
Oh yeah, there's girls.
Yo. Yeah.
So one thing you don't gotta worry about when you come up in there is girls. Okay.
Well, there's not always girls. Sometimes it's just a bunch of rappers.
Nah, it depends on what time you get there. I mean, like, and on.
He said it depends on what time, but it will surely be girls.
Yeah, you get there. If you get there at a decent hour, it won't be no girls.
Yeah, also
if you get there at the ungodly hour, you might have hit the lottery. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, Smooth. We can go over there.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, yo, how much is your album? What percentage is your album complete right now?
I'm 75. I'm at the point where I'm starting to where I'm calling in the homies.
Still looking for beats?
Yeah.
You know I got some heat. My team is.
Son, you've been telling me this.
I know.
Send me some beats. You know I don't like coming outside. Email, nigga. Email that shit.
Let me talk to
you. Want me to
Butcher.
come to the crib?
He said you know I don't like coming outside.
I mean, listen. Come on, you get locked up smoking weed on the street out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
I don't like being nowhere I can't smoke reefer. That's just me. I'm just saying.
You can smoke in my crib.
I know, but I gotta go outside. I gotta be outside first to get to your crib.
Right.
And I might want to smoke in that in-between stage. You know I got locked up, what was it, 2 Saturdays ago?
Yeah, what?
Driving while black. With a revoked license. Nah, but,
oh, okay.
I'm saying, like, you know, shit's crazy. So, yeah, just email me some of them shits.
Okay, I'm gonna see what. Shout out to vocab.
Telling me you got all these. You know my team. You know my team, nigga. You know my team. You know my team. Get busy.
Right.
You want some of your team to have dope rhymes over some of them dope beats? Then send them to me and my team, nigga.
Give them your email so people who have dope beats can submit shit.
teamrockness@gmail.com.
But if the shit is whack, we might make fun of you on the show. So make sure you send heat.
They gonna make fun of you. I ain't gonna make fun of you. I just ain't gonna never.
He'll make fun of you privately.
You just ain't gonna never get a beat on my album. That's all. That's it. That's it. And yo, producers, B, don't be sent. This is different. Cause he got a team of niggas. He might need to send me a few beats from all these niggas. You do not send me no email with 15, 20 beats. Any nigga that will send you 20, 30,000 beats in one email, them shit's trash. I know this. Don't do it. If you got good beats, you gonna send about 4, 5, 6 tops. Niggas with them 20, 25, 30.
Sometimes.
Why? Why? Because you about to send me an email with 20 beats in it? I already told you that's going to be from you and your mans in them. You know, it's not the same. I'm talking about you niggas. Son, I will show you my email right now, son.
I believe you.
And I will take you right to the email that got 30 beats in it and play one of these shits. I ain't even listened to them yet. I bet you. What you want to bet, son? What you feel like losing? I bet you
it sound like a fake Wu-Tang beat.
What you feel like? Nah, that's what I'm betting you. You need to bet me something else.
Nah.
I'm telling you, son, it's bad. But don't do that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Don't do that.
Yo.
You're not helping your cause.
You know what's the worst? When you get like 20 plus beats and like maybe 1 or 2 is aight and you don't even really want to fuck with it. It's like, yo, what are y'all thinking sending dope, legendary MCs mediocre to garbage beats? I don't understand.
Because they don't know. Nobody never told them they garbage.
Let me tell you some crazy shit. I remember back in the MySpace days, I met this producer. He's like, yo, I'm Ayatollah's understudy, you know what I mean? You taught me everything.
One of them niggas.
Blah, 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 blah,
yo, I got I rhyme the way I rhyme because of you, God. Listen to my shit.
Yo.
And your shit be T-Rash?
He didn't tell me nothing, right? So I had him come by the studio. He didn't tell me. First of all, he was a midget.
That's a midget.
No big deal. Whatever, he a midget. But it threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, he's a real, legitimate
3'5" type motherfucker.
Right.
Midget. So that like, oh shit, this motherfucker midget. And then the beats sound like circus midget music.
Circus midget. Circus midget music.
Yo, like.
Yo.
You can see it.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, you mic on your phone?
Circus midget music.
Yo, like, it was crazy. And then the drums were so dirty and fucked up. It sounded like you were doing like in a cave. Like,
yeah, pots and pans and shit.
Oh my God.
I ain't with it. You know what else I'm not with? I'm not with shooting no videos in no fucking abandoned, filthy ass, asbestos infected ass buildings, B. Talking about that's hip hop. I'm not with that shit, B. I'm not. Yo, that's hip hop. You trying to your hip hop. Nigga, that's a health hazard. Yeah. Fuck out of here, that hip hop. You got the wrong 2 H's, nigga. That's a health hazard. Fucking between one time, Smith & Wesson video, Therapy, Heltah Skeltah video, Hurricane Danger, a double OGC video, and maybe a couple more. Between all of those videos, I know we took about 10, 15 years off our lives with I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing that shit no more, B. So don't. The answer is here. That's the answer ahead of time. Nah.
By the way, I just remember the name of the record because you didn't remind me because you was looking at me like I was stupid earlier.
Which one?
Operation Lockdown.
Yeah.
That fucking video was crazy.
Yeah,
Go look that shit up, yo.
Yeah, that's dope. You know it's 2 videos to that, right?
I didn't know that.
Why are you trying to confuse?
The original video wasn't the Indian shit.
Okay.
The original video was some shit where a nigga was charging us 80,000. Didn't I bring that up earlier? Did I bring that up earlier? I was talking to somebody. Niggas charged us like 80 stacks for a video with. It's back in the days, the game was crazy, right? 80 stacks for a video with camera tricks, like niggas supposed to have special effects. This is when I learned the difference between special effects and camera tricks.
Right.
Like there's a very fucking big difference.
There is.
So basically, we took the first deposit, ran with that. The second deposit we was gonna pay the nigga, we shot the whole other video with that. You know what I'm saying? The video that y'all saw.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it.
The other one never came out?
No, I never came out, but you can look it up. It's out there.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's out there.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit is alright.
I remember you had some crazy face paint on in that video.
Oh yeah, Chief J Strong Rock.
That shit was ill. Oh man. Yo, crazy. I'm gonna ask you some random questions right now because you're here. Ask some random shit too. Get say something in the interviews. God damn it.
I mean, you was like, man in the station. I just wanted to.
Bro, ladies first or second, something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, give me some of your pet peeves besides sending you too many whack beats at one time.
Like, I don't like flip phone cases.
Flip phones used to be the shit.
No, not flip phones, but like when people have like flip phone cases.
They be all floppy in the wrong
and they be like
and
taking
shit.
selfies with the fucking flip phone
it's like
case.
a chick with pants that don't really fit right?
You know?
Like, it's all puffy.
It's like...
Anyway,
But yeah, I have weird pet peeves, sorry.
Flip phones used to be the shit because you could really, really hang up on a nigga.
No, but like for their smartphone, and then they'll have a flip,
like a leather case
that
they
flips.
do that? Oh, no, I ain't even see that.
Yeah, dumb shits.
Nope, I ain't seen
I can't with that.
They don't bother me.
Bothers me.
What's some shit that just annoys the fuck out of you?
I don't like wet socks. I don't
that I can't.
I don't like stepping.
I don't like sleeping with. I can't sleep with socks.
No, let me tell you something, right?
I'm like, get these shits off.
I could sleep with socks.
I can't.
But whenever
it gotta be fucking freezing or some shit.
Whenever I sleep without socks, I oversleep.
Nah, I can't sleep with socks.
Yeah,
I promise you, every time I oversleep. Like I'm not gonna hear nothing. I'm gonna sleep too late. I'm gonna have a ticket on the car because there's alternate side parking shit. Like I gotta sleep with socks on if I want to get up on time.
That's bad funny.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Yo, we need your social media, brother.
Yeah.
You give him your email. That's teamrockness@gmail.
Yeah.
And you can submit beats if you need, show bookings.
Yeah,
verses,
you can do that Team Rockness shit, all of that. That's Team Rockness.
Interviews, whatever you need.
Yeah. I'm on Twitter. I'm _Rockness_.
Yeah, why the hell is it that anyway?
Because I'm trying to score, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Mr. Rockness, or you could just go Rock of Heltah Skeltah. It's there.
You are? We Facebook friends, right? Is Mr. Rockness?
We Facebook friends. I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about fans.
Okay. Right. The fan page.
About to just blow up you about to have mad weirdos getting told that Rock has too many friends, so you can't request them right now. You about to have mad motherfuckers.
I know, sending them there, they're gonna be upset.
I'm already there.
I'm just saying, but you trying to.
You not maxed out?
I tell them, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You about to try.
Maybe it's best to just follow you on IG,
hold on. I tell you, Mr. Rockness, you like, hold on. We Facebook friends, right? You about to give him the other one and have him standing at the gate.
That's terrible.
Standing at the gate.
Yeah, with security not letting them in, even though they're supposed to be performing there.
Right.
Wow.
Now, but Instagram is Rockness BCC.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. So, anything else you want to talk about? I know you're recently a father, by the way. Congratulations.
Oh
yeah, congrats.
Good daddy gang.
He wasn't one of them rappers that just had mad kids and mad baby mothers. No,
that's my first.
Yeah.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Thanks.
The first one that pains in the butt.
I remember your first Father's Day. I wish you happy Father's Day.
But they're cute. They're so
niggas
cute.
don't
You're
get,
like, whatever.
I was like, yo, this is my first Father's Day. My man was like, yo, we don't get number socks, God. Don't even get excited. You ain't gonna get number socks, nigga.
Well, yeah.
And I got socks too. I literally did get socks.
I be doing shit for
They
my
was
pops.
Knicks socks. They was dope. No, I'm a big Knicks fan.
Wait till your daughter gets older and she could. Like I take my pops out. Where you want to go? We go to a jazz club. We go out to eat. You know, we do some things.
I don't know. My daughter, see, my daughter's mom is the opposite of me. So, I mean, like she's not. You know, she's probably gonna be a very girly girl. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna want to take me someplace. She probably ain't gonna want to. You know what? She's not gonna know I like some of the places that she want to take me. She's not gonna, because you know I'm an ogre of a dad, right? You know what I'm saying? And she gonna think that I ain't with that shit. But nah, I fuck with sushi and shit like that. I eat sushi. I like sushi. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I like sushi and I shop at Whole Foods and shit like that.
You know
what I mean?
fancy.
Like, you know, niggas don't expect shit. Like, you know,
Nah.
that's all you.
Who's got good shit?
All you hip hop niggas don't think. Y'all think Monster. Y'all think I fucking eat
Even Trader
4
Joe's.
chicken wings and fried rice and drink 40 ounces and smoke cools and
That's only
and
on
White
Wednesday.
Owls and
That's
shit.
only on Wednesday.
Tuesday, but don't tell him
bad.
that. But yeah, that's not it, B. It's fucking. I'm a human being, not an ogre.
I'm a man. I'm an elephant man. I'm a man, damn it. I'm a man.
See, that's why the album is called The Man, The Myth, The Monster. Because I realized that I'm not, with me, what you see ain't necessarily what you get. It's a few levels to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my partner, I give it to him. Like my partner P, what you see is what you get with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? No fucks given. Period. That's him. You understand? Me,
Epic beard man.
Me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person, you know, I will put on a face to walk in a place. Now whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck, because I know why I walked in that place. You understand what I'm saying? And I know what I'm trying to get out of that place and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes I'm the man, sometimes I'm the monster, sometimes it's all just a myth. It's all just smoke and mirrors. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, there you have it, the album. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Give him your ING again.
Rockness BCC.
Yo, make sure you follow him. Take out your phone right now while you're listening.
Word.
At Rock, ROCKNESS BCC. And that's Bootcamp Clik for those dumb motherfuckers that didn't realize that.
Yep, and we just relaunched the website too. It's no longer Rock. I'm not even gonna tell you what it was. It's rocknessmonster.com now. You understand what I'm saying? So just getting that back up to speed and all
I
that.
remember downloading a bunch of MP3s off your old website. Word.
Yeah.
Rock Squad and shit.
Yeah, we doing our thing. I'm getting my life together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The solo shit is it's a challenging run, but it's a fun run. You know what I mean?
It's about time I'm a fan of your shit.
I appreciate that.
Fuck all the industry shit. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna see what I can get together.
You know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna send you another song. I'm with it. I mean, not even to play to nobody, just to help you get excited. If you ain't excited enough,
don't leak it, don't put it nowhere, just hold it down.
Just hold it down.
Okay. I can do that.
I know.
There's a lot of shit I held down for long.
No doubt.
I had a Nas joint with Killer Priest. I held for like 3 years. So,
yeah.
And I still do mixtapes, but I don't. I'm not a scumbag.
No doubt.
For me, at the end of the day, it's more about, I care more about the relationship with the artist than having the hot exclusive to put out.
Yeah, because the relationship lasts longer. It'll pay longer.
And you can make an exclusive. Fuck.
Absolutely.
All that other shit. Word. But yo, I appreciate you coming in. We about to get into a whole bunch of records.
Appreciate you having me.
Some Heltah Skeltah joints, some rock joints, some Bootcamp joints. You know what I mean?
Damn, I recorded the Hate Me Now, Embrace the Hatred joint that just that's one of my favorite Monster Mondays, B. Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I appreciate you having me here. You know, We can all use these opportunities.
When shit comes out, come on back. You know, we got you, man. You a friend of the show. We fucks with you all day.
Absolutely. And then
thanks for coming.
And y'all in the freshest part of Brooklyn.
That's true.
Yeah.
You understand?
Junior's baby. Cheesecake down the block.
I'm about to go see if I see Puffy downstairs. Get some cheesecake.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
So yo, keep it locked right here on Elements Radio, on Woo World Radio. We better get into a special rock, Heltah Skeltah, BCC mix. Keep it locked right here, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
High speed in the fast lane, gas pedal therapy, it been a bad day. My man dropped the ball, he ruined the fast break. Half snake, I gotta replace mad kicks. Wow stacks, pull up where my shorty house at. Already contemplating a bounce back. Plan, plot, strategize, come up out of that. I gotta adapt, I'm washed without a laundry.